Hello students, Apna Study presents you the Hindu news bulletins for the 1st of July. Before we start, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
National news. BJP and farmers clash at Ghazipur border.
At least 6 BJP workers sustained minor injuries and around 2 dozen cars damaged. BJP District President Sanjeev Sharma said he and 300 party workers were waiting on the Delhi-Meerut Expressway to welcome Amit Valmiki, the newly appointed General Secretary of the party's Uttar Pradesh unit.
COVID-19 vaccination camps in Kolkata.
Alarmed at alleged instances of fake COVID-19 vaccination camps in some pockets in Kolkata. Union Health Ministry has directed the local administration to submit a report within the next 2 days. In some of these camps, notably in the Kasbah locality of The area, none of the beneficiaries received any vaccination certificates generated from the Cowing portal.
Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana.
Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana said the mere right of the public to change the ruler once every few years by itself does not be a guarantee against tyranny. He was speaking at the 17th Justice P.D. Desai Memorial Lecture.
Google removes 59,350 pieces of content from social media platforms.
Google removed 59,350 pieces of content from its social media platforms in April last, following over 27,700 complaints received from individual users in India. The report follows the Information Technology, Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Media Ethics Code, Rules, 2021, that came into force on May 26.
India takes issue with EU digital COVID certificate.
India will introduce a reciprocal policy, only allowing ease of travel for those European countries that recognize Indian vaccines Covishield and Covaxin. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar raised the issue of possible restrictions on Indian travellers in the EU if they do not have one of 4 vaccines approved by the European Medicines Agency.
Bhutan's COVID vaccines, the EU.
The vaccines will allow Bhutan to complete its second round of inoculation. India had provided enough vaccines for the first round but failed to export the next batch due to the pandemic surge in April. The prescribed gap between the first and second doses at 16 weeks runs out in mid-July. The EU has agreed to coordinate supplies from its member countries.
The impact of two-child policy in India.
12 states have introduced the two-child norm in one way or the other. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma urged Muslims in his state to adopt decent population control measures. Poonam Matreja says there is no evidence that there is a population explosion in the country.
International news. COVID-19 and tourism, an update.
The collapse of international tourism due to COVID-19 could cost the world at least $4 trillion in terms of global GDP for 2020 and 2021. India experienced a 54% drop in tourist arrivals in 2020, according to a UN report. The report recommends quick rollout of vaccines globally to bring back tourism, including in developing countries.
Russian President Vladimir Putin accuses Washington of Russia's role in Crimea shipyard provocation.
Russia said it fired warning shots to ward off the British Navy's HMS Defender as it passed near the Crimean Peninsula in the Black Sea. This, of course, was a provocation that is completely obvious, Mr. Putin said. Britain has defended the ship's route, saying it was in accordance with international law.
The US House passes resolution on COVID-19.
The US House of Representatives passed a resolution, introduced in May, expressing solidarity with India. The resolution stood with the people of India as they collectively work to stem the spread of COVID-19. It asked the Biden administration to facilitate in-kind medical supply donations from the private sector.
Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturns Bill Cosby's sexual assault conviction.
Pennsylvania's highest court quashed Bill Cosby's sexual assault conviction and opened the way for his immediate release from prison. Cosby, 83, has served more than 2 years of a 3 to 10-year sentence after being found guilty of drugging and violating Temple University sports administrator Andrea Constand at his suburban Philadelphia home in 2004. He was the first celebrity to be tried and convicted as part of the #MeToo movement.
Xi Jinping's national rejuvenation.
China's Communist Party turns 100 on July 1. Its current leader, Xi Jinping, has staked out a greater global role for China even while championing a message of assertive nationalism at home. For China, at the heart of the party's aspirations is domestic stability and prosperity, says Rana Mitter.
Business news. Jet Airways, the government must help in Jet Airways revitalization.
The government must help in Jet Airways revival and resolve the issue of airport slots. The airline can't claim historicity over them, the National Company Law Tribunal (NCLT) has said. The consortium of Murari Lal Jalan and Kalrock Capital would infuse 1,375 crore rupees into the airline.
India's fiscal deficit in the first 2 months of 2021-22 stands at 8.2%.
India's fiscal deficit in the first 2 months of 2021-22 stood at 8.2% of the budget target. Capital spending contracted by 41% in May after a sharp uptick in April. State-level restrictions during the second wave of the pandemic had hurt economic activity.
Sports news. Kerala Sports Minister V. Abdurrahman says government will implement new sports policy.
Kerala Sports Minister V. Abdurrahman has said the government will implement the new sports policy next January. The minister said that the government would give importance for coaches' education. Physical education teachers in schools would also be given advanced training with help of the education department.
Wimbledon preview. Novak Djokovic 6-3, 6-3, 6-3.
Novak Djokovic beat Kevin Anderson 6-3, 6-2, 6.3 in Wimbledon third round. The Serbian didn't face a breakpoint and committed just 6 unforced errors. Nick Kyrgios beat Hugo Humbert 9-7 in the fifth set of their suspended first round match. Bianca Andreescu loses to Alice Cornet at Wimbledon in the first round.